Hi, it's Tuesday. It's time for Pick of the Week. And this is my selection from the 17th of June 2019. So let's start off with our objects. We're starting with a detailed leaf. I chose this because I wanted to show you how a really good paint job can make a difference between a good prop and a great prop. So here is a leaf by Steps. There we go. There is a leaf. It's a nice shape. Very useful. You could make a lot of plants with that. Just clone that about a bit. Make a nice aspidistra. Absolutely no problem with that at all. But here is detailed leaf. This is where it has been painted, and immediately this is a completely different leaf. Just a little bit of paint effects, lots of little dots, and you've got a really detailed looking leaf, which from a distance looks a lot better than the unpainted version. I think I'd make this shiny, actually. I think that would make a really nice shiny plant leaf. So don't leave your object unpainted. Do some practicing. I have put up a collection of unpainted sculptures for you to practice your painting skills on with the spray paint. I think a little bit of practice and you'll end up being able to make props look amazing with textures that you wouldn't imagine was possible in dreams. This one's been fully painted. This is a scorpion. It's got lots of little moving legs, which is really nice. Really, really works well. You can do things like this. There we go. There's Scorpion. He's got the Scorpio symbol on his body, which is a little strange. But there's obviously a purpose. Maybe they're building all of the zodiac signs, and this is just a scorpion one. I don't know. But there you go, a scorpion. It's nice to see things with that's not just bipedal in dreams, because you have to rig that, and that is a complicated skill. There we go. So that's JR2576 on their own, and that's scorpion. This is a picture by Ryan47 on their own. He specialises in little digital vignettes, little tiny little one picture stories. Here's this little goat that's managed to get to the very, very top of a mountain, and look how proud he looks. An awful lot of characterful animals that he likes to make for his pictures, and they're all splendid, and this is a really great style. I think it's really good. So check out Ryan47. He's got lots of pictures of a similar nature for you to look at. This is AG Racer Futuristic Ships Showcase. God, that was hard to say. This is a lovely, nicely designed ship on a stand. I'm sure you could do things like this, have it flying around in no time at all. But what I liked about it was this ticker tape. I think this has been used the paint tool and then animated it, and it looks really good. Very, very effective all the way around the building. And I also like this tile. That also looks good. Little details makes a level. This is Chippy Anubis. This is a remix of Kitty Explorer, which is a remix of Artio, which is our new character that we've had given us from the Ancient Times pack. There are actually a lot of Artio remixes about. I might make a collection of them because it's quite fun to see how these things get adapted. What I liked about this is it's Egyptian theming. I like Egyptian things, and how cute is that? It's amazingly cute in its little Egyptian outfit. It's so lovely. It's a little baby jackal. Ah, lovely. I want a game with that in. I don't care if that's an NPC or the character you play with, but it's lovely. I love the way it trots along. It's really nice. Right, here we have some levels that are a little bit fuller. This is Outpost 60 by Brian Taylor. And this is extraordinary. I believe this is made modular. So these are all separate parts put together to make this space station. And there's moving parts and flashing lights and everything just looks so professional, so crisp, so well done. It really is extraordinary. From the decals to the hoses hanging down, the little flag thing waving off the back of his stick. It's just amazing. I mean, just look at this little yellow pod part here with the lights inside. You really get the sense that that's got depth, and that's a pod you can get in. There's lights inside it. It's just amazing. And then you walk over here and you've got this Millennium Falcon effect thing where you can stare out at space and see the planet that we're orbiting, and it's, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know whether this creator is a professional or an amateur, but somebody needs to employ him because this is just beautiful. These parts have not been released into Dreamverse for us to use, unfortunately, so we can't make our own space stations that look this good. But I totally understand why the creator wants to keep them to himself. Look at them, they're just amazing. Isn't that beautiful? It really is great. So much is put into this. You really want it to be a game. If you bought this as a game, you wouldn't think anything of this. This is professionally done. You wouldn't think an amateur had made this, or a hobbyist at all. And I'm highly suspicious that is not the case anyway. But we don't know. Brian Taylor, maybe you can let us know whether you're a professional gentleman who knows what he's doing, because that's exactly what that looks like to me. Right then, Sharks the game. Here's another bit of impressiveness. Let me just reset progress because I don't know what that's going to do. It's called Sharks the game, though there is actually no game as such yet. But I've spoken to the creator on Twitter, and they say they are going to be adding to this and making it more of a game as time goes on. So I'm going to start off with the Wobbegong, because that's a great name. And look at that! We are underwater, we are a shark, and I mean, you know, what to say? The lighting is perfect, the special effects of under the water is perfect, the way this shark moves, I mean, you can move from side to side like this, and it just elegantly glides. I've no idea how they've rigged it so to look this smooth, so you can't see the joins or anything. I've got no idea. Absolutely no clue how this is done at all. It's just beautiful and elegant and amazing. Extremely, extremely good. And if you pick the sandbar, there we go, we get a more of a traditional shark. But again, beautiful bit of animation, smooth. The way that it blends and everything. I don't know if it's done with stop frame animation. I actually, no clue. Don't know how this is done. It's amazing. Very beautiful. But not a game. It says Sharks the game, but it really is just a demonstration of some really great fish in a great underwater environment. Right, this is Digital Dancer by Patakar. And these people's assets. I'm in there, but I haven't spotted what it is they used of mine. I've no idea. Could be anything. Could be nothing. I've found that sometimes people put things in their level, then take it out, and that your name is still in there, even though your object is no longer in their level. So who knows what they might have grabbed mine. I have no idea, and I can't see it. Just to say, this is an adult bar with an adult dancer in it. There is no nudity. It's a hologram, but just to say, it's stylized. So it's a robot bar, robot bartenders, and drone waiters, which is just superb. I love it. I think the clientele are robots as well by the look of them. Though, having said that, I mean, they could be humans. They've got VR sets on. They're not really paying any attention to this dancer whatsoever. But my goodness, it's so well animated. And realised, I mean, it's just an amazing bit of animation altogether. Extraordinary that. I don't know how long that took to make. Probably ages. Fantastic. Right, here we have the Grand Metropolis, Grand Boulevard by Futuristic 5X. And assets from these people. I've included this because it's a sort of introduction to this fortnight's game jam, which is in the city. And this definitely fits that criteria. We have a city, sort of like New York, Metropolis, Gotham, that sort of thing. And it looks amazing. And you could put all sorts of games into this type of environment. This isn't remixable, unfortunately. But it shows you what you can do in Dreams. There is an invisible wall I think we're going to hit when we get down here. It goes to a point where you can't go any further. But the world seems to continue. This is the way to... there we go, it's stopped now. This is the way to make something with this sort of depth. Make it so that the player believes that there's more to it, but never ever gets to the edge so that they see... see how it's made. You don't want them seeing the edge, so put in invisible barriers to stop them. And there we go. It's a really good looking city street. I don't know if this is going in the game jam, but there we go. Very nice. It'd be nice to be able to remix that, but it is currently not available. Right then, let's play some games. Color Chaos by Jimmy Jules 153. There we go. So the idea of this game is to match the color of the your chameleon needs to match the color of the bees and things that are flying towards you. I'm not very good at this. I
encourage you to triumph.
So you make yourself red, and then you make yourself green, and then make yourself red. I keep forgetting he goes back to black again. So you don't have much choice. Oh. Oh no! Oh no, it's a blue one. It's a... Ah! Oh no, oh no. This is what happens. I get confused and then I end up being all sorts of colours and it doesn't work out. But I'm sure you'll do a better job than me. It's quite a good game. Matching the colours and killing things. And I'm sure you've got better coordination than me. I've got terrible coordination and I can't press loads of buttons and etc, etc. Let's reset progress on this one. This is a marble tilt table. It uses the DS4 controller movement controls, the gyroscope inside, and it tilts the table and does what you expect it to do, really. There we go. That might be my best score. Is it my best score? Yes! Right, fantastic. Right. You'll want to beat your best score. There's only 3 levels, only 3 tilting tables. It'd be nice if the creator could make some more. Right, we've got to do this slowly. Get past that. Yes! Whee! Did I beat my best score? No, I didn't. I've done that faster. Right, this is the final one. I like the variation in the music and the sceneries in the behind so that you can see it's a different... Each level is slightly different. Boom! That's gotta be my best score. I don't think I'll do that. That's gotta be best. Who knows? Don't know. I'm certainly not on any of the top 5s for any of them. Some of these times are unbelievable. Don't believe them. Right, okay, so that's Tumble. And now we have Spaced. Full goal by Brown 7407 on their own. Let's reset progress.
Get to the portal. This planet is no longer stable.
The voices in this are really good. It's a platforming game.
Lost. Go!
And it's hard. I love the fact this is called the Asimov space station and the font they've used. It's a really good choice. Right, it's hard, this. Off we go. Because he's in 0 gravity, he jumps slowly and you die if you don't jump in the right times. I have got through this. I have got through to the next stages and what have you, but I think it was a fluke because above it. That's not good. Oh no. Come on, there we go. Oh no. Whoa! I have never seen anything like this. Oh no. Come on, come on. Don't die! I'm nearly at the end. Oh, go on, land on it. Damn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, and then no.
Jonesy, we don't have enough energy to make any more portals. You're gonna...
So there we go. So you've got to make your way through this space station and not get killed by these things like that. It's pretty good. I won't do any more. I don't want to spoil it for you. Yeah, but that first bit with those spinning things, hard, difficult to time it. Right, Origamurai. This is a. It says it's a teaser. It is a beginning of something that looks really good. So I will play. It's got cinematic beginning. Now, I don't know if that story there is a traditional Japanese thing, that the crows lead your souls to the afterlife, but the idea of this is just amazing. So his spirit is now inside this origami figure, which you now control. There isn't much more of this level. You get across the sword and go to the other side, and then it ends, because this is just a teaser. But look how beautiful this all is. The style of it, really nice looking bamboo, the samurai warrior. This actual character is fantastically done, and the story is brilliant. It's lovely. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. Definitely. So thumbs up for that. By Cyan Fire, and assets from these people. Oh, something from me. I don't know what. Who knows? Could have been anything. Right then. We'll start at the top and work our way down, shall we? So, Ed Toast and the Butterghouls by P. Dog Jr. And these people. Okay, I will reset progress. Now, I had a little game of this. I was terrible. So, I don't... So, you are a piece of toast, armed to the teeth, fighting against Butterghouls who want to plaster you with butter, presumably. Oh no, I've got to reload. Oh no, I know. Yeah. I died. I did extremely badly there. I'm going to have to play that again because that was terrible. Yes, yes. Let's continue. Let's play again. Okay. Reload. I'm doing better this time. It's a nice take on a zombie shooter, it really is. The characters are so amazingly cute. I think this butter needs to melt. I think that's what we need to add here. Melting butter when they die, but they end up in a puddle. Oh no! Oh no! They're getting too close. Oh no! I need to reload. Ah! 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 Oh, I'm dead. But 24 is much better than 6, and that's as far as I got last time. So that's a bit of fun, isn't it? I love that. Some people have got some really strange imaginations. Right. The Blackwood. Let's reset progress. Ian Easton. And assets from News Report. Quite a lot of people. Lots and lots and lots. Lots and lots and lots. There we go. This is a nice idea. Designing your title of your game as a solid object. This is a very nicely drawn character. I like the look of him. He's carrying a skull torch, which is a bit different. And here we have our environment. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to go in this portal. We've got to collect these little stars. I mean, I've got to collect 42 of them. Actually, when I was playing this, there's actually 43. He's miscounted slightly. You might need to remove one. So I'm going to get myself down the stairs. This is quite a large castle, and there's a lot to collect and a lot to move around. It's really nicely done. Whoops, I've fallen. That was a mistake. Tons of places to go. And when you collected all 42, there is a secret underneath the castle, which is also very well done, and I will not spoil it for you by telling you what it is. There we are. Just look up. Really nice castle. Nice little boy character. And it's quite involved. And once you finish this level, there is more to it. once you've collected all 42, there is another level attached. So there's a lot more to this game than I've actually played. But it's got huge potential, this. Oko's Castle. The Blackwood. I don't know why it's called the Blackwood when you're spending most of your time in a castle, but hey. Right, Blackout. This is by JR2576 on their own. This is your traditional programmer's game. So we'll do level 1. And if anybody knows how to do these levels, I don't. I don't know what the technique is at all. I know what you've got to do, but I have absolutely no idea how you're supposed to do it. You've got to turn all the lights off. And I have absolutely no clue what the technique is to do it. Whenever I have these in puzzle games, I spend ages just doing what I'm doing here, just randomly clicking in the hope that I might get it, and often I do. It just suddenly pops and it's like, yes. I'm sure there is a technique. There is a way of doing this. Aha! Yes! Ta-da! I did it! Haven't thumbs up this level. Right, lovely. Scoreboard. Am I on the scoreboard? Where am I? Nowhere. Oh no. No, nowhere. Oh well. I did do it. I feel good about having achieved Blackout. This is less of a story and more of an interactive, less of a game, more of an interactive story. This is Quintin Tales, and I really liked it. I think it's got great potential. This is by Doshi Doru, and it has assets from these people. Here we go. I love their logo. Unexpected Penguin Productions. I really like that. They need to get rid of this imp. Not long ago, I couldn't tell you life had taught me anything. Mostly because not long ago, I didn't have a life. Or even a face. But there I was. Oh look, there I am. Drifting aimlessly about the cosmos. Until life taught me there's nothing like a great hurtling ball of humanity smacking you in the face to really put a crimp in your day. Quintin's Tales. So it's inspired by the works of Terry Pratchett and major plagiarism of the words of Terry Pratchett. I'm a big Pratchett fan, and Excuse me. I really like this. You play as presumably Quintin. Here he is. Walk your way through these umbrella carrying people. Chapter 1, New Faces. I love this. I have a personal connection with Terry Pratchett. I met him a couple of times, and an ex-boyfriend. I had a boyfriend who was part of a theatre group who used to make Terry Pratchett plays, and he used to come to the premieres of those, and so I got to meet him a couple of times. I only ever really had a conversation once with him, and he wanted to know if I was available to play one of the female dwarves in the Night Watch, because he thought I would be good at that. Now, the female dwarves in the Discworld are all bearded, and you can't tell the difference between the men and the women in the Discworld that are dwarves. So I don't know what he was trying to say to me. I'm going to take it as a compliment. I hope it wasn't an insult. I would hate to think I was insulted by Terry Pratchett. Anyway, there we go. I love the style of this, the storylines of this. It's really well done. I love this character who sort of slopes about. It just matches his personality. So he has a little rock that talks to him. So I don't know whether that is the character at the beginning that we heard about, or what. And here is the bartender. I don't know what he is. He's a little man. So there we go. I'm not going to show any more of this. So let you play for yourself, because there's a whole story, and there's so he's a private investigator, and it's the sort of a film noir style of thing. So if you like that sort of thing, and you like a bit of comedy, and you like Terry Pratchett, I would recommend you check that one out. Right, final one, The Rescue by Rixnun75, and credits from these people. So let's go. Rixnun75. I love idents. Always put one in. It makes your game special somehow. Batakaru Mountains, June 23rd, 2019, 11:20 a.m. Now, I picked this because I thought this environment, the plant life, the use of sound, this character, everything just looks so good. The use of dappled light. It's really realistic, I think, for dreams. Everything looks really good. I'm imagining this is like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider style thing. Look at this. I mean, look at this. How beautiful does that look? And that's not even where you need to go. That's just incidental. Yeah, it's a Tomb Raider come. Look, there's some more of those leaves. I don't know if it's not the same leaves, but there you go. Like I say, shiny. It needs to be shiny, those leaves, and make really nice plants, wouldn't it? But look at this. It's just extraordinarily well detailed, beautiful to look at. It's really good. We're into a cutscene. This is also very well done. I feel like I'm playing a really well thought out game. Now, X it said. Ooh. I think last time I went around this side. Pressed X. And she does this weird thing where her head pops off and she kneels down. You might want to have a look at that because that's a bit weird. Good use of music as well. It all makes a difference when you're making a game. Special effects, sound effects, good use of music, all of this adds to the game. And we go in. And it's taken over now. Then we are into the temple of whatever it was called. And that's it. That's all there is of that. But that's got huge potential to be something good. It's called The Rescue, so I presume you're there to rescue somebody. So I'll be looking, I'm going to follow this creation so I can see what happens with that a bit later on. And that's it for this week. Pick of the week. I hope you enjoyed that selection. I'm trying to choose things that hopefully won't all turn up in Media Molecules stream so that you have something a little bit different. But if they do, oh well, I showed them first. Okay, so thank you for watching and I'll catch you in your dreams.